When Emily first wandered into Carter's antique shop on a quiet Tuesday morning, she wasn't looking for anything in particular, just a place to slow her thoughts before her college exams swallowed her whole. She moved through the aisles, touching old picture frames, dusty books, and clocks that ticked like steady heartbeats. Carter noticed her long before she saw him. At 60, he carried himself with a calm, grounded warmth. His hair had grayed at the temples, and the lines on his face hinted at decades of stories. What struck Emily most when he finally greeted her was his voice, gentle, steady, like someone who'd spent a lifetime learning when to speak and when to listen. "You look like you're searching for something," he said. "Maybe peace," she answered with a tired smile. That single exchange became the start of a slow, unexpected friendship. Emily returned the next day, then the next week, saying she came to clear her head. But there was more to it than that. She found comfort in Carter's quiet wisdom, how he never tried to impress her, never rushed her, never judged her worries. He simply accepted her as she was. Time moved easily between them. He taught her how to restore old wood and how every object remembers the hands that shaped it. She teased him for his old-fashioned jokes and found herself laughing more freely with him than she had with men her own age. One rainy afternoon, as thunder rolled over the town, Emily confessed something she'd been holding in. "Everyone in my life is rushing to graduate, rushing for jobs, rushing into people they don't even care about. But when I'm here, I feel still. I feel seen." Carter's expression softened. "Being seen is rare. Don't dismiss that." She didn't. The day their relationship shifted was quiet and unplanned. She had stayed late helping him close the shop, and when she turned to say goodnight, Carter brushed a stray raindrop from her cheek, a small gesture, instinctive and tender. Emily leaned into his hand rather than away. They both froze for a breath, understanding what that meant. "Emily, I'm old enough to—" "Don't say it," she whispered. "I know. I'm not confused." And he saw that she wasn't. Their connection deepened in the weeks that followed. It wasn't youthful infatuation nor reckless impulse. It was a gentle intimacy between two people who found something unusual and rare in each other. Emily cherished his steadiness, his thoughtfulness, the safety she felt in his presence. Carter cherished her curiosity, her sincerity, the way she brought light into a life he hadn't realized had grown dim. They shared long drives through the countryside, windows down, her hair blowing wild in the wind while he pretended it didn't amuse him. They had quiet dinners after closing the shop, talking about everything from old music to her dreams of becoming a writer. Sometimes, when the evenings grew late and the world felt far away, they held each other with a closeness that needed no explanation. Intimate, but rooted in trust and mutual understanding. But life, as always, brought questions. Emily's friends didn't understand. Carter worried he was holding her back from experiences she deserved. The difference in their ages wasn't something either could ignore. One evening, as autumn leaves rustled against the windows, Emily took Carter's hand and said, "Everyone in my life tells me I'm too young to know what I feel, but I do know. Loving you doesn't make my life smaller. It makes it clearer." Carter looked at her with a tenderness that carried equal parts love and fear. "If you ever choose another path, I'll never hold that against you, he said quietly. I know. And that's why I stay. And for that season of their lives, brief or long, time would decide. They chose each other. Their story wasn't loud or dramatic. It was gentle, honest. Two people who met by chance, who connected against expectation, and who reminded each other that love doesn't begin at a certain age nor end at one. It simply arrives where it's welcomed.